3,000 years ago, in the temples of ancient Egypt, people knelt before statues of cats cast in gold. To them, cats were not pets, but guardians, protectors, even gods. They believed cats could see the unseen, sense danger before it came, and guard families from what humans could not. Centuries later, in a quiet house in Ohio, Sarah discovered her Persian cat, Luna, curled tightly beside her daughter, who had fallen ill during the night. No one had noticed the fever. No one except the cat. Luna wasn't resting. She was keeping vigil. From temples of worship to modern living rooms, one mystery has endured. How do cats know what we cannot? And what secret language have they been speaking to us all along? Most of us laugh and say cats only see us as food dispensers. But research tells a different story. In 2017, scientists at Oregon State University tested shelter cats with a simple experiment. Each cat was given 4 choices: food, toys, familiar scents, and a stranger offering gentle attention. Almost half of them chose the human over food, even cats who had never met the person before. For an animal thought to be independent and aloof, the result was shocking. But here's what makes it even more remarkable. Cats don't just notice us, they study us. A cat's nose contains over 200 million scent receptors. We have just 5 million. They can smell hormonal changes, detect the chemical signature of stress, even sense when we're about to get sick before we feel the symptoms. Their hearing is 6 times more sensitive than ours, picking up subtle changes in breath, heart rhythm, even the tiny sounds of distress our bodies make. Luna choosing to stay beside a feverish child was not random. It was a glimpse into something deeper, a connection that goes far beyond survival. But how do cats show us this bond? How do they tell us what they feel? When Sarah bent down to stroke Luna that morning, the cat looked back and slowly closed her eyes. Not a blink of sleepiness, but a deliberate gesture. The slow blink is a cat's way of saying, "I trust you, I love you," and it is only one word in a vast hidden vocabulary. Have you ever noticed your cat doing this? That slow, deliberate closing of the eyes while looking at you? You've just witnessed something people once built temples for. When a cat rubs against your legs, it is not just affection. They are using scent glands to mark you as theirs. When they bring you small gifts, socks, toy mice, even a dead bird, it is not mischief, but a ritual of sharing. In the wild, cats only share prey with family. When they knead your lap with soft paws, they are reaching back to their first days of life. When kittens knead their mother's belly for milk. For an adult cat, it means you are as important as the one who first gave them life. These are not random quirks. They are fragments of a language that has been evolving alongside us for thousands of years. A language we are only now beginning to understand. But here is something even more surprising. Cats do not love everyone equally. They choose. And their choice is rarely who we expect. When Luna first came to Sarah's home, Sarah showered her with affection, treats, cuddles, constant baby talk. Yet Luna kept drifting toward Sarah's father-in-law, a man who barely acknowledged her. He sat quietly in his chair, reading, letting Luna come and go as she pleased. That simple respect created trust, and trust made him her chosen person. Who does your cat follow most in your family? Is it the one who feeds them, or someone else entirely? Cats choose based on something deeper than food or attention. They choose the person who respects their boundaries, who understands their language without trying to change it. So how do you know if you are the one your cat has chosen? The signs are subtle, but unmistakable. If your cat follows you from room to room, they are not seeking food, they are seeking presence. If they sleep beside you, it is a declaration of ultimate trust, because in the wild, sleep is vulnerability. And if they greet you with a special trill or meow, sounds they rarely use with other cats, It means they have kept a part of kittenhood alive just for you. Maybe you've experienced this. Coming home after the worst day of your life, and your cat, who usually couldn't care less about your schedule, is waiting by the door. Not for food, not out of habit, but because somehow they knew you needed them. Science explains part of this. Cats can detect illness, stress, or sadness long before we show it. But there is still a mystery science cannot explain: the choice to act. Not every animal stays. Cats often do. They keep vigil. They comfort. And this leads us back to the truth that makes cats so remarkable. Unlike dogs, bred over centuries to depend on us, cats domesticated themselves. Thousands of years ago, wild cats wandered into villages to hunt rodents. They could have left, but they did not. They stayed. They chose. And across generations, that choice became a bond. This is what makes the love of a cat extraordinary. It is never owed, never forced, never guaranteed. It is given freely, quietly, on their terms. And because of that, when a cat chooses you, it is one of the most profound gifts an animal can give. Think again of ancient Egypt. The people who built temples and statues for cats may have exaggerated, but perhaps they were not entirely wrong. They saw in cats something we still feel today: the sense that these animals carry a wisdom beyond our own, a way of seeing and sensing that we cannot explain. Today, we do not worship cats with gold, but we still pause when our cat curls beside us, blinks slowly into our eyes, or leaves a gift at our feet. In those small gestures, we glimpse the same mystery that the Egyptians bowed before. So the next time your cat follows you from room to room, or guards you in your sleep, or gazes at you with half-closed eyes, remember this: you are not witnessing random behavior. You are hearing a voice that has been speaking for thousands of years, a language older than history itself. And when your cat chooses you, it is not by accident. It is by will. It is by love. And it may just be one of the purest, most enduring forms of connection humanity has ever known. If your cat has ever chosen you in a moment that mattered, share it. Because these aren't just pet stories. They're proof that love transcends species, transcends time, and sometimes comes in the form of a quiet companion who sees what we cannot. 3,000 years, same language, same love.